Hello everyone, welcome into Rock and Retro. Today I'm going to be showing you the first level of Super Ghouls N Ghosts. We're going to do it on beginner mode, just want to make a little bit of a tips and tricks video for people who want to get better at the game. So we're going to get started here. So right here, at the very beginning of this first level, first thing you want to do is run back here, double jump. We have a little chest right here, it'll open up. I always avoid the torch. It's not one of my favorite weapons. Some people like it, some don't. I guess the weapons in this game go to your preference, so... then when we come up here to this first pillar, drop down, get some green armor. Alrighty. And a good thing for this level is you want to keep an eye out for zombies and... you know, coffins raising out of the ground, anything like that will do damage to you. And always with this game, you want to be aware of your surroundings. Before you make a jump, you always want to kind of check, you know, the ground and your surroundings and where you're going. Because once you commit to a jump in this game, you know, you've committed to it, and it can result in some pretty bad stuff sometimes. And another good tip I would say for this game, especially the first two levels, and this is just a weapon preference for me, but I prefer the dagger for the first two levels. I find it easier to fight the bosses at the end of these first two levels. But always with these with zombies are pretty easy to avoid. They kind of just walk, honestly. Werewolves will, when you get close enough to them, they'll do like this big high jump and leap on you. See, I almost made a mistake right there. Trying to make this tips and trick video, so... And these skull guys, they raise out of the ground, and they'll shoot fireballs. You know, depending on where you are. They'll either travel in a direction or they'll travel straight ahead, and you can just kind of duck under them. So, one thing I forgot to mention too while we're back here. Oh, we can't go back. So I'll have to show that again sometime. But you want to make sure you also get the chests in the very beginning. You want to get that first chest. So the next chest, even if you don't like the weapon, just activate it, because if you don't, it'll mess up the pattern for chests in this level. And you want to try to get the gold armor. You know, obviously because it's got the power up magic. You can do like right here. See? You just hold down the attack button for that. Anyways, continuing on. So you want to be careful with this part here, because these skulls can be very menacing. There's another chest right here. You can jump up. It might be a magician, might be an item, weapon power up. Alrighty. Anyways, this next part right here. This is kind of like the in-between part of the levels. So right here, you're going to want to run and jump on this first pillar as quick as possible, because this water will come up and wash down. And hit this guy right here. If you get caught out in that water, it will kill you, like, completely. It'll end your turn, your life, everything. So you want to come jump up on here. Another clam's gonna appear. Hit him as soon as you can. Jump to avoid his attack. Another one. Jump back. If you don't like the weapon you have, like me, oh. You don't want that to happen, because that can be very hard to avoid with the small little area right there. So, anyways, continuing on. We're going to be going on to the next part of this level, the second part before the boss. Just be careful of these guys right here. You know, I'll try to attack them and get rid of them, because they will explode and they can send projectiles out in like a circular formation, and they kind of just like travel out through the screen. And that can become problematic, especially when you're trying to traverse the level. I do try to grab as many of the money bags as I can, because when you do that, you will get more money, which gets you more points, which will result in free lives, or extra lives that you can get. You know, I'm gonna take that just because I don't want. I don't really like the lance. It's not a good weapon for me. Anyways, back there, right before you jump onto here, so you don't end up jumping onto this. Oh, see, I made a mistake because I'm sitting here talking about it. Sorry, everyone. Anyways, that wasn't supposed to happen. Sorry. We'll get this armor. We'll recover. This is gonna be the first boss here. So this is the bird boss. The bird boss, what they can do is they can extend their necks pretty long, so you want to be careful of that. They'll freeze right up. Oh, they also do this attack where they shoot an egg. It'll spawn a little bird, but this bird creature will also, it has like a, see how it extends its neck out? You want to be careful of that. Don't ever be off screen away from it and then like jump back, because you never know when the bird's gonna extend its neck, and you don't want to jump into like an attack, lose your armor, possibly die, lose a level, lose a life, you know. There we go. I mean, it's a pretty easy boss. But yeah, it's got two different forms of attacks. You know, it shoots its neck out to try and hit you with its beak, and then it'll pop the egg out and hatch the bird that will try and get you. So nothing too hard to deal with. This next level here, however, can be a pain. So right here, first things first. Activate the chest. Nope, don't want that. I was hoping for the dagger. I like to have the dagger for the first two levels. For level 1 boss and the level 2 boss. I just feel it's a better utilized weapon. Not weapon, wow. A better utilized weapon for this boss's. Jump over that. These guys will be menacing. Know that now, so. And the gold chest will be over here. You gotta come and jump here. But you want to be careful of the ghosts. They can be relentless. Alright, we're ending up getting a crappy weapon. Sorry, everyone. You want to jump over here. Come down here. We'll ride this down. And if you come to the very end here, get the money. Jump back. Get a chest. This will be the blue shield. When you come back here, this ghost chest will be gone. Climb up real quick because the water will rise. Wait for the swinging axe to be right about there. Climb up. Go over. Alright, here we go. If you want to go up here. Next part can be a pain in the butt, but if you know how to do it, I'm going to show you. So you want to wait until about the axe is right about here. And then jump. Jump over this. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. The money bag. And then we're on to the second part of the level. This is the checkpoint. And now here we are. Alright, so you got this first whirlpool. You want to jump onto the second one here. It'll go around for a second. And you want to jump onto this one. Now, there's going to be some fish off the screen you can't see. I do have it on beginner, so I don't think they'll rush you right away. But always be careful. Yep. Always be careful of these fish. I don't want... I'm going to take the lance because I don't want... Ah! No! That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Don't do that. Hey, you gotta... That's actually good that kind of happened here, because it can show you that you need to pay very good attention. Always pay attention to everything, especially when you're going up and down in this area. It's really... In my opinion... And this is just me, personal experience. This is probably the worst level, in my opinion. I don't like it's kind of slow. There's a lot of up and down, you know. It definitely gets to people. So, You always want to pay good attention to, you know, where the water level's rising up and down. You just want to kind of pay attention to things. It can start getting bad, like really quickly. There we go. This should help a little bit with some of the enemies here. So, I normally have the dagger here, but the bow and arrow will work too for this level just fine. Maybe even, you know, more so for traversing this particular area, especially if you're not experienced with it. This can be very, very difficult for someone to traverse. So actually having the bow and arrow here if you're a beginner, not a bad idea. Dagger's a little more harder, not harder, a little more difficult to use in this area. So, yeah. It's because the dagger's kind of like a straight across. Oh, there it is too. I'm gonna get it. Only because I love the dagger. Ask and ye shall receive. Alright, see what I mean? Kind of more straightforward. Attacks a little bit quicker. And honestly, I think the dagger for this level's boss is very good to have. And I say that because you can actually interrupt the boss's attack here if you're quick enough with your attacks. As long as you can get enough hits off on him, you will actually stop him from launching his little shell torpedoes that he fires at you. So, just a little bit further and we should be to the boss. Hopefully I can keep my green armor. Hopefully nothing bad comes along and destroys it. Oh, we got the gold armor now. So, if you do have trouble traversing this area, especially if you got the gold armor with the dagger, there's a power-up that you can do. It actually does quite a bit of damage if you hit with it. But also, powering up gives you invincibility frames. That can be very useful for getting through, like, say, environmental hazards. Like these little spikes here. See, these fish always hide off screen on you. And then they try and get you. Sometimes they're quick and they can. So we got the boss fight coming up right here. Level 2. I don't know his name. But I do know that he's like a big shell creature thing. And he can hurt. And with the water level going up and down, sometimes it's hard. So this is level 2 boss. Like I said, he's like a coral type creature. He shoots torpedo shells. And he's gonna start up by trying to assault me already. So I kind of interrupted his attack and only fired one torpedo. There we go, and that's how you do it. Kind of just like stay on top of him, be aggressive with that boss, because if you don't stay on top of him, he's going to shoot those torpedoes. Sometimes he shoots them in a really weird pattern that's hard to avoid. So you're gonna want to just kind of be a little more aggressive with him. Now, after level 2, onto level 3. The dagger is not bad for most of the level, but you want the bow and arrow for the boss. Because the dagger's a little, when it comes to the, boss in this area. It's not bad, but it's not really all that great either. I'd rather have the dagger than the, Oof. Gotta be careful of that. So always be careful of these little demons, because they can wreck your day easily. Like, no problem. You can duck under that fire right there. Jump here. The money, double jump. Duck, get that little guy. When you come down here, guy's gonna try and ambush you with fire. Jump. Another little guy here. Now this guy below is gonna try and get you. Be patient in this area. Pay attention where the fire goes and just move away from it. He's gonna go back. He'll do fire again. You never know. Just be careful where he's gonna shoot it, okay? Alright, there we go. Now it's safe to go down. I always wait on this part. I never try and rush it. Alright, these pillars right here. So, thing with these pillars. jump. And then you can, if you jump and hit the roof, it'll prevent you from over jumping. See how it kind of, right here. Jump down here. Do not go over to the other edge here. Jump here. Go. Jump there. Jump here. Same with these rock pillars. Use the roof of the cave. Walk back. Do a double jump. Walk back a little bit. Double jump. Walk back. Single jump. Double jump. Now, if you have the dagger right here, power up. Because it will kill this demon right here. He'll fly up. You just walk under him, release it. Bam, he's gone. There we go. And then we can continue on. Hopefully, somewhere here, we'll get the dagger. And we got to deal with these bats first. Hoping for the bow and arrow now. Be aware, these bats are very ruthless. Hoping one of them will drop me a bow and arrow like they normally do. But we'll see. Go, you can jump and walk forward and then back. Jump that bat. Sometimes these bats will troll you, so be very, very aware of their, where they are. And 60,000 points, you get another free life. So I always try to collect the money as much as I can. The more points you get, the more lives you'll acquire. Bow and arrow, come on, drop the bow and arrow. No, okay. If you don't get the bow and arrow on this stage, it's fine, but as long as you get it before you reach, like the final area of the first loop, because you're gonna want the bow and arrow just makes it easier to fight the boss, honestly. These bats are really trolly, man. Really, really trolly. You gotta be careful. Next up, these pigmen, I believe, will start jumping down from here. Be very careful. They can just, like, kind of run up upon you. If you're not careful. Get familiar with their pattern. Kind of do some running back and forth if you need to. No shame in that. There we go. Next part, same thing. It's going to be the little pigmen falling down. Be careful. Once you like start getting like down there, oh, blue shield, cool. And look at that, ask and you shall receive. Just because once you start getting really down this tower, it gets hard to see them. You gotta kind of like guess where they're gonna be. There we go. We're gonna fight this. It's like a snake dragon boss. So with this boss, stay right here. Just want to kind of keep doing that much as you can. Well, there we go. I didn't get a chance to show you its attack pattern. So generally that thing will either shoot these like little rock things up in the air and they'll come raining down on you. In that case, you just kind of stand where you are because you'll be safe. But sometimes he'll shoot them to the left of the screen and they'll come flying back towards the right. Or he'll shoot them to the right of the screen and then they'll come back flying towards the left. And you want to wait and dodge those. Alright, so we don't really need any power-ups anymore. We're fully powered. But anything, same thing with every level. The chests, you want to activate them. So that's why I wanted to show you where that first one was. There's generally always a chest at the beginning of most levels, you know? So jump onto these things. You don't want to get caught on those. They will hurt you. This is another level I don't really like. It can be difficult, depending. But you can do things to make it easier. I'm just going to avoid that chest because I don't need anything. But generally, this chest right here, if you activated the first chest, it will be a green armor power-up. If you just have silver armor. And be careful of those guys coming out of the ground. Some of them go up and down, and some of them go side to side. They'll trick you. They're really heinous creatures. I mean, some of the worst in this game, honestly. All right, jump up here. It's gonna flip completely around. Do like a 180. Jump down. Get rid of this guy just for good measure. Double jump. Try and go as far as you can before you kind of release it, because you don't want to get caught in that. You really don't. All right, here we go. Now this part right here can be trolly. Sometimes this guy will be coming right up to get you. You never know until you kind of get down there. Okay, moving side to side. So this next area can be a pain. I'm gonna use my power-up armor if I need to invincibility flame through it. We might need to, so I'm going to just in case. Yep, we're going to need to. See, that was close. Sometimes that'll do that to you, you know? I'm gonna have to power up through it. Nope. Okay, maybe not. Jump. Oh, no. Jump up here. And there. Oh, God. That was almost bad. So you want to be very, very aware of your surroundings in this area, because this can get bad very quickly. This is like next part here. We're going to try and get this. Woo, that was lucky. That was lucky. I'm surprised I survived that. All right, one more area with the steam, and this time there's gonna be these little demons appearing. Jump and then fire. Fire at that guy. And then this door is gonna be right here, and it leads to the boss. I'm gonna jump in here. Now this boss will shoot fireballs at you. It's a three-headed dragon creature thing, and it will shoot fireballs at you. And he also has like a teleport ability he'll do. You'll see if he ends up doing it. But yeah, see, he'll either shoot like an angular fireball if they're up top there like that. They'll shoot at an angle. If they're down bottom right here, they'll shoot it straight on. There's one gone. See, he shoots it straight on. Then angular. Here's a teleport. So he turns into this thing. Stay away from when he does this. And then he teleports on the other side of the screen, right behind you. Wow, I didn't know that about that. Alright, everybody, and that's the first 3 levels. And I think we're going to stop here for now. Yeah, we're definitely... Okay, so we're going to stop here for now, and I will do another tutorial another time. We'll do a save right here. But I'm going to go for now, guys. I hope some of those tips and tricks I showed you helped. And as always, just be aware in this game. Be very aware of your surroundings. Pay attention. And make sure when you commit to a jump, you know, there's no danger around. And we'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Stay rocking, guys. Bye.